Morning.
How did it go at the office? Get sorted?
Oh, that. Can we just have some fun today? I don't really want to think about work. Or Jake. Hey, guess what? The police have taken an interest in what we're doing. I bumped into Sergeant Marler. He was asking lots of questions. He spotted me the other day. I think he was making sure I was okay out here by myself.
But you're not by yourself.
Oh, I'm fairly sure he didn't see you.
And?
He asked if I'd found anything interesting.
Such as?
Who knows? Maybe he's hoping we'll find something to do with the Standing Slayer.
That was years ago. One of the farmers over in Beckwith, wasn't it? Had his throat slit.
Oh, found him propped up in his field, like a scarecrow. It made the national news.
They made out like it was the work of a serial killer, but it was a one-off. They never caught anyone, did they?
Dunno. They questioned all the farmers, searched every farmyard. They were sure it was a farmer.
Oh, it's given me an urge to start a band called Standing Slayer. You in?
Definitely. As long as I get to play drums. And you? What's your role going to be?
Well, I'll be on the guitar then.
You can't play guitar, Adam.
When did that ever stop anyone? I could be a rock star.
Sure. Perhaps you should stick to the air guitar for now?
Right. I'm quitting the band.
Enough goofing around. It's time to find that earring.
Ed eccoci ovviamente ancora qua a cercare l'orecchino. L'orecchino misterioso è scomparso e sento un elicottero. Ovviamente, ma tanto io non sono neanche qua, quindi capisci? Capisci a Mike perché ha interrogato la polizia e... una foto pure lì. È la polizia quella che non mi ha manco visto.
Nah, mountain rescue.
Soccorso alpino.
Of course. Regular as
Guarda come gli
buses
autobus.
this time of year. Guess someone's come unstuck.
Oh, it'll be some dickhead. Gone hiking, completely unprepared. Then, surprise, surprise, they need rescuing. I'd be mortified if it was me, being caught out. It's tragic, really.
Nice to know there's somebody there to help, though.
All because some moron heads out without a plan.
Maybe they had a plan. Maybe they just stood on a loose rock, snapped their ankle.
Come on. I bet every rescue is the result of someone's bad judgment or clumsiness.
It's not that hard to trip up. People do it all the time. It could be one of us one day.
Ancora una metafora, questa è la domanda che ci si pone, signori. Ancora una foto al recinto, basta fare foto. Il tuo impero, cosa vuol dire? Benvenuti a un altro episodio, ovviamente, di questo titolo estremamente violento e niente, continuiamo a parlare.
It's still Dad's empire, for now. Surprised it hasn't burned down without me looking after everything.
Probabilmente c'è la cantina da quella parte, non lo so cosa ci sia, onestamente non me ne frega niente. La polizia ha chiesto ovviamente cosa sta facendo, non se ne è manco accorta della mia presenza. Probabilmente a questo punto mi sto chiedendo se non è che io sono tipo un amico immaginario e esisto solo nella mente di questa tizia. Ma a prescindere da ciò, sembrano esserci problemi con Jake, stranamente, stranamente. Quindi noi non vogliamo assolutamente approfittarne, siamo dei bravi amici e quindi la birra ci ha snobbato, giustamente. Quindi che cosa farà il nostro protagonista? Lo scopriremo ulteriormente in questa spilla bellissima, tra l'altro. Ok? Una spilla niente male. Un gioiello, attenzione. Finalmente qualcosa di decente in questa giornata strana. Ovviamente parliamo.
Nice find. Pretty sure it's costume jewelry, but I'll double check later.
Controlliamo dopo.
What's the score?
I told you. I don't want to talk about
Non voglio parlare né di Jake né di lavoro.
work.
Eh beh.
Touchy? No, I meant the score. Who's found the most?
Oh, that. I'm not keeping score. Let's just keep looking for that earring.
Continuiamo a cercare allora. Vabbè, tanto lo schiavetto continua a lavorare senza fare domande. È come se io non esistessi praticamente, quindi va bene così. Ancora, che c'è adesso? Che vuoi?
Big knife by the wall. I'm gonna keep it. Might be the only useful thing I find this week.
Potrebbe essere l'arma del delitto del contadino, eh.
What sort
Mi ha
of
tagliato
knife?
la gola.
Not sure. Not very old. Looks sharp.
You don't think you should let the police know?
Don't be daft. Every farm has a bunch of knives lying around. Pretty sure this one has only killed sheep or cows. Weird when you think about it. Most cattle never leave the farm, do they? Until they go to the abattoir. Guess I'm no different. Born here, work here, I'll probably die here too.
Jeez, you've been a bit morose, Beth. We've literally got a lifetime to enjoy life before death.
A lifetime? Tell that to Mum. She was only 10 years older than I am now when she died. Shit in hell, Adam. I don't even feel like I've started living yet. 10 more years isn't enough.
Hey, stop thinking like that. You're not your mum. You've got 60, 70, who knows how many years ahead of you. But,
What?
well, there's no guarantees either. You might get struck by lightning tomorrow. Or perhaps the stunning Slayer could return.
Well, you're certainly cheering me up now.
All I mean is, well, you know, and watch yourself with that knife. Don't want you coming to any harm.
Sì, proprio così. Proprio così. Nel tentativo di cercare ovviamente altre cose, siamo finiti a parlare di bestiame per rendere triste Mike, giustamente. E poi finiamo sempre col parlare di robe tristi. Oggi è una giornata cupa a quanto pare, ma la potenza non si ferma qui. Quindi se vi piace questa serie, se vi piacciono questi episodi, questa potenza, ovviamente, i video di Mike essenzialmente, che poi mi dicono che dico troppo la parola potenza, incredibile. Com'è possibile? Ma vabbè, se vi piacciono questi video spolliciate a popolo, e se volete essere anche sempre presenti venite in live. I link ovviamente li trovate tutti in descrizione, e anche la programmazione la trovate una volta che entrate sul link in descrizione su Twitch. È gratis, ma se volete potete anche abbonarvi ovviamente alla potenza. Se avete Amazon Prime lo fate gratis su Twitch appunto, oppure se volete con €1 al mese, beh, fate ovviamente un gran supporto al canale della potenza. Nel frattempo io meglio che cerco e trovo sto orecchino, se no qua non si finisce più. Ok, da questa parte, perfetto, eccolo qua. E questo l'orecchino, dai, non ci saranno mica 70 tesori su questa landa desolata, vero? Che? E la madonna, ma che è pieno di gioielli qua. Parliamone.
Not sure about gold, but you're on a roll.
Sto andando forte, ovvio che sto
It's
andando
almost too
forte.
good to be true, don't you think?
You're just having a very lucky streak. Don't stop now.
Certo, che si farà perduto, diceva ovviamente la potenza, mio nonno diceva. Ma adesso vediamo dove diavolo è, che trovo altro tesoro. Si trova un tesoro, trovo un amico. Probabilmente se trovo un tizio morto era un mio amico. No, giustamente per un cercatore. Vabbè, scusatemi, andiamo avanti per favore qua, perché la potenza è importante. E la madonna, tac. Sì, però allora lo facciamo apposta, scusatemi. Un altro anello. Non ci crederai!
Another! Any sign of a hallmark? It's not a great design, but if it's gold, it'll have weighing value.
That's a bit hard to tell, but no, can't see a hallmark. I noticed you're not wearing your engagement ring anymore.
Attenzione!
So?
Well, I'd congratulate you on moving on, but you haven't changed your relationship status on your feeds yet, have you?
And no one else is going to find out either. Not yet, okay?
My lips are sealed.
I'll tell everyone when I'm ready.
Okay, I won't say a word. Are
Huh?
these finds freaking you out? I just keep finding jewellery in this field.
It's a bit odd.
A bit. We've hardly found anything, and then bam! It's almost like the detecting gods wanted us to find a trove.
You should keep looking while you're on a streak.
Vabbè, i divinità dei ritrovamenti vogliono che io trovo roba, nel frattempo lei non ha più l'anello al dito e quindi tac, ecco qua che ovviamente la storia sta svolgendosi in maniera interessante, in maniera decisamente inattesa, in maniera del... attenzione, stavo per perdere un tesoro così estremo e valuabile, sarà un altro anello, un altro ciondolo, però mi domando se sarà una storia a lieto fine o una storia a ma che sto schifo. Però lo scopriremo insieme, presumo. Se troviamo dei chiodi potremo riparare le recinzioni malandate. Perfetto, mi stai per tirare fuori i chiodi. Non vuoi parlare di questo? Strano, non vuole parlarne. Adesso vuole
Well, I
parlare.
lost track of time. Then my tummy rumbled and reminded me. Ready for
Pronto a
lunch? Or do
pranzare?
you want to hang fire?
Continuare? No, zia, no. Andiamo a
Lunch
pranzo.
sounds like a good idea.
Assolutamente,
Heading
via.
back to the car. See you there.
Ci vediamo alla macchina, ecco, vedi? Te che poi dice che non passa il tempo insieme a lei. Pranzo, 3 giorni ormai che pranzo insieme.
That was an amazing morning. I just kept finding stuff. Here, want to take a closer look at my haul?
Yeah, I can't believe your luck. There's nothing of any real value, but it reminds me of being a kid. Mum put together a dress-up box that Lucy and I used to play with. Random bits of jewellery, like these. I think she used to buy it from junk shops and jumble sales. Before the business took off, of course.
What? You recognise this stuff?
Oh, no, it just reminds me of it.
Why is it scattered in this field? Someone trying to grow a crop of crap jewellery.
Who knows?
Beth, where did you find the earring? Was it where I've been searching?
Dunno. It was so long ago, I can't be certain.
Beth.
Maybe.
So why didn't we start there on day one?
I don't know. It's complicated.
Complicated? If you really wanted to find the earring, why didn't we start where you found the other?
You don't have to ask. You know the answer. Oh, you just want me to say it, don't you?
What? That it was strangely convenient? You finding something right when you were at your lowest point?
I detected all summer long. Hardly found anything. Even Lucy had found something. I was miserable. I thought finding that earring was a reward for working so hard. I didn't care if it was, you know, a bit strange. Strange as it was, I didn't do anything wrong. I did find it.
You did. But there's always been a niggling suspicion about it, hasn't there?
It felt too lucky. Almost like I wanted it so badly that I'd somehow conjured it, made it happen.
You're not that gifted, Beth.
I know.
Then the only explanation is...
I don't know. There isn't one.
Really? If you can't even admit to me, to yourself, then we may as well get back out there and detect.
Hey, I'll say when lunch ends, I'm in charge.
Not anymore.
Che abbiamo trovato? È un pallone. È una borsa. Che diavolo è sta cosa? Una vecchia borsa del Modalot. Che è il suo, ovviamente, negozio. Cosa c'è dentro? E la Madonna! I gioielli di mamma. Dobbiamo parlare.
Bloody hell. I can't quite make it out. What have you got?
More crappy jewellery. A couple of rings, a brooch, a pendant, an ID bracelet.
And that's a Muddalot bag. It's an old one.
And you think that's just a coincidence?
What? Yes.
We find a bunch of costume jewellery and then a Muddalot bag with even more in.
And?
And? Just out of interest, who chose this spot? Back then, when you found the earring?
I can't remember. You know I can't.
then you need to ask...
Dad?
Or Lucy. They were both there, weren't they?
If Lucy knows anything, she'll be dying to rub my nose in it.
You need to call them. You said you wanted to finish this, once and for all.
I wanted to find the other earring. Make everything fun again, like it was back then.
Do you want me to make the call?
No! Absolutely not. I need to do this. By myself.
Ai 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 ai, quindi stanno dicendo, per chi non avesse capito ovviamente, che probabilmente è stato messo giù tutto, cioè capito, il gioiello che ha trovato all'epoca è stato piazzato lì per essere trovato. Come facevo? Se non trovavo quell'oggetto, che succedeva? Come andava avanti la storia? Andava avanti la storia. Tutte queste domande ce le poniamo costantemente, continuamente e in maniera impulsiva ovviamente, ma... Cosa succederà? Allora, cosa abbiamo qua sotto? Harvey, chi cacchio è Harvey? Il contadino Harvey. Un cane Harvey. Sono solo felice di non aver trovato i resti del cane quando l'ho trovato. Bene, grazie. Questo episodio mi tira sul morale proprio. Prima parliamo di animali che hanno fatto una brutta fine e poi parliamo di Harvey, il cane sepolto. Pronto? Beth?
Dad and Lucy.
Ah, ha parlato, attenzione.
And now I'm sat in the car wishing I hadn't. Wishing everything away.
Ready to talk?
Ready.
Attenzione,
Why
chiacchierata
did you make me do
interista.
that?
Phone them? You know why. What happened back then, it's trapped you in the past.
Trapped? The one thing I had that I could always focus on when things turned to shit was that earring.
Daddy planted it. Made sure you found it. So you'd feel like you'd achieved something. You've known, suspected it all this time. You've just convinced yourself it wasn't like that. You can't just blame Lucy and your dad. You playing along, you must have realised it was a setup.
I swear, I didn't know. I mean, I knew there was something odd. Dad directed me to look here and there, Lucy laughing, but
you didn't ask. You didn't want to know. You didn't care as long as you had your prize.
it's not like I didn't deserve it. I've put so many hours into detecting. Unlike Lucy, she'd barely touched a detector. She thought it was boring, then instantly find something.
You think Lucy had beginner's luck?
What else could it be?
Funny how everyone else is lucky, but when you find something, it's suddenly a reward for your hard work. Did it never cross your mind that perhaps Dad dropped something for Lucy to find too? That's what dads do. Good ones. Leave little treasures for their kids. You know, earrings, money, advice. Jobs?
Jobs. Really? Really? You're saying I haven't earned my position at Mudalot? Working my arse off all these years?
Maybe you did, but everyone there works hard. Some never get promoted out of the warehouse.
No, enough! I can't handle this conversation. Not now. Not on top of Jake. Not on top of the earring. Not on top of Dad and Lucy lying to me. Everyone thinks I'm losing it. That it's happening all over again. There's not a chance I'm going to be put in charge of Mudalot now. I asked you here to help me. All you've done is pull at the threads. Make everything fall apart.
It was already falling apart. That's why you reached out to me. To come and sort you out. Again.
Christ, your voice. You're really starting to irritate me. I just need you to shut up. I need to think. I just need a plan.
No, not more plans. You just need to figure out what you want.
I thought I had figured it out. A great job, marriage, then kids. Then I'd be happy, like everyone else seems to be. But when they all started to evaporate, all I could think about was the earring. Finding it would bring it all back. All that locked up happiness. Now that's gone too. I've got nothing.
Don't be a drama queen, Beth. You've got a family that cares. A guaranteed job. We've been in darker places than this. Remember? And who helped you through it? Who was there when you couldn't talk to anyone else? And the earring. Maybe the other one is here. Maybe the other one was planted too.
You think? Maybe we should just walk away? I could talk to Dad and Lucy, ask for help.
So they can invent a new scenario to make you feel better about everything? Like they did with the earring? No. You don't need them. Not this time. We can sort this. It's going to be bleak tomorrow. An awful day. But anything is better than going into the office. Or hiding at home. If we can ride it out, it'll change everything. Forever. Trust me. Are you in?
I suppose.
Quando pensavamo che la storia fosse abbastanza inciucciata, ecco ovviamente che cambia, il risvolto che cambia completamente ovviamente il modo di vedere le cose. Santi, cos'è successo? Sei cambiata? Non sei più la stessa Beth? Essenzialmente sì, cioè proprio Madonna Santa, non mi sento altro da dire, ovviamente il suo mondo è crollato, ma è tornata alla realtà. E questo è un bene. Detto questo, ovviamente smetto di cincischiare e dire cose senza senso, e quindi vi do appuntamento al prossimo episodio. Nel frattempo il senza nome qua vi saluta e buon proseguimento. Ciao!